If you have been struggling to change a negative situation, leave a toxic place, or drop a bad habit, this video is for you. In this video, I'll be showing you what you can do to improve your life in just 30 days. Stay with us.
1, 2, 3, 4.
If you're just meeting me for the first time, hello, my name is Ruth and you are welcome to my channel where sugar meets spice. Here you learn tips and hear stories that will help you activate your potentials, build a balanced personality, and clarify your purpose in life. As you watch each video, you will gain insight on how to be sweet and great, or simply how to make the most of your potentials without taking away from your personality. If this is not your first time, welcome back. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for sharing. And most of all, thank you for subscribing. Now, one wise woman called Maya Angelou once said, and I quote, "If you don't like something, change it. If you can't change it, change your attitude." And I would add, change your attitude about it. Another wise man named Jim Rohn said something similar. He said, if you don't like how things are, change it. You are not a tree. Indeed, you are not a tree. You can move. You are not an object. You can change. God gave you abilities and a free will, and no matter what you're going through, you can change it if you will. I know you may be thinking, easier said than done, right? It's easier said than done. I won't lie. That is why many of us struggle. But change is possible. In fact, all things are possible, but not all things are easy. Most times, the things that come easy do not make as much impact as the things that are hard to do. That is why fewer people live better quality of life than most who think that life is just about luck or stars or whatever. The good news about our outcomes in life is that we all have a choice. And with knowledge, with decision, with dedication, your dreams about the good life can become your reality. The thing about our human existence is that it is beyond physical. We have a mind filled with enormous potential to conceive extraordinary outcomes, and we have spirit beings that are endowed with supernatural capabilities to make these outcomes come to pass. But they can stay dormant and dead if they are not awakened or consciously stirred up. When we get to stir these capabilities and release them, they produce value not just for us, but for others around us. So if you want to know how to unlock those capabilities and kickstart your personal development, keep watching. Improvement is a journey. Development is a process. However, the process does not have to be left to chance or needlessly overextended if you know what to do and how to fast track the journey or speed up the process. No matter where you are on the journey, whether you're just starting to consciously invest in personal development or you have spent years consciously developing yourself, in 30 days, you can see improvements you may not have been able to record in 30 months or even 30 years. Let me show you my 30-day plan on how you can improve your life in just 30 days. The first part of the plan is your day one. So on this day, you take out time to identify the key areas of improvement that you need to see in your life. I suggest you take a day off work or a Saturday to reflect on your life and list out those situations, those places, those things that you're not satisfied about or are fearful of or seem trapped in. When doing this reflection, please remember that life is beyond physical. And so some of the experiences you would have seen in your physical life might not just come from there, but be outcomes of some spiritual disposition. So you have to look at each dimension of your life in that reflection. Don't take it as a whole. You have the spiritual, your intellectual, your emotional, your relational, your vocational, your physical, your financial. So have all of them specified. For example, if you are fearful or unsure about life after death or the meaning of life, and you feel a deep sense of disconnection with your Creator or with God, you need to identify spiritual intelligence as an area of improvement. If you lack skills that can make you more effective or have more value at work, you can identify vocational capacity as an area of improvement. Now, to the second part, day 2 to 5. After you have identified what to improve, you need to paint a clear picture of how you want to improve on each area. Decide what will be your goal or the look of success at the end of the 30 days. If it is a spiritual area that you're looking at, you should picture the absence of that fear and complete assurance of your reconnection with God as the look of success or the feeling of success. If skills was the area you were looking at, it would be the ability to do that thing that previously you could not do, or the ability to earn more doing that thing which you have learned, which you could not do before. This picture will be the desired destination of the improvement that you have identified. Now let's go to the third part, day 5 to 7. The final thing to do in this first week, which is the preparation period, is to draw up a simple plan with 1 to 3 actions in each area of improvement. Don't overthink it. Just put down simple action steps you can take that will bring you to that desired destination. The knowledge to get and how, the person you will talk to and when, what course to enroll in and for how long, what habits to drop and what you will substitute with it are some of the action plans you need to write down. Just write it down and then you arrange your list in an orderly way to ensure progressive advancement and you're ready for action. By day 8 to 14, which is the second week, that's the week following the preparation and reflection, should be the time to start action on your plan. This is where the men separate from the boys, the women separate from the girls, and the best are singled out from the rest. Action is needed because a goal without a plan is a wish, and a plan without action is a speech. So just start striking off the steps you have written down by taking action on them. If you miss one, don't worry, just keep at it. Keep putting in action and only stop to think of how you will carry out the next action, not if you can carry out the next action. Whenever you look at or think about your plan, just remember that simple but powerful Nike marketing message. Just do it. By day 15 to 21, on which is the next part, if you stick to the advice to just do it, by this week 3, you would have gotten into the rhythm of intentional action enough to check on your progress. Take a look back to day 1 to see how far you have gone and if you are still on track. If you said you will speak to someone by now, that conversation should have happened and next steps towards the end picture should be clear enough to act on. If you said you would enroll for a program, you would have made your inquiries and set a start date for it, or for a more affordable substitute if that start date was not possible. Whatever the case, you need to check that you have taken some action towards your goal and always have clear next steps until you reach the goal. The second to the last part of this is day 22 to 28. This 4th week is the time to consolidate action and consistent tracking on your plan. This is where to ensure that wherever you have fallen off the wagon, you can climb back up and get back on track. You have 7 days to master this and consolidate all this. The more you do it, the better you will get at it, and the better you will be for it. The final 2 days, day 29 to 30, is the end of the 4th week. That's the time to take a rest, review, and refresh. By this time, you'll be feeling good with yourself because you would have moved or started moving out of places you thought you were trapped in, or started seeing changes with situations you thought you had no control over. If you get to this point and you see that you have tried everything stipulated without results, then don't continue the same thing you did and expect a different result. Find out where you struggled and make adjustments. Or better still, get some help. The biggest room in life is the room for improvement. So whether things are bad or things are good, you can and should always work to make it better. This is what growth and development is all about. Whenever you stop growing, you start dying. And whatever you stop developing starts degenerating. So whatever you do, don't stay the way you are. Don't stay in a negative situation if you can change it. Don't stay in a toxic place if you can leave it. Don't continue with that bad habit if you can drop it. If you enjoyed this video, please like and leave a comment. Share your thoughts and experiences with this plan. Also, don't forget to subscribe. If you need support to implement this plan, there's also a link on the description box to the Sugar and Spice Network, where we can give you all the support you need, tips, encouragement daily. I hope to see you on the inside. I wish you all the best in your personal development and self-improvement journey. Lots of love with Sugar and Spice and all things nice. Mwah.